Yo guys, it's Hyperdrill. I just joined in the middle of this game, and yeah, I didn't just join, but I joined like maybe almost a minute ago, and I'm doing kind of good right at the start. I didn't want to start recording and be like in the middle of this game because it's already like almost over. Grab these points and then die. I actually changed up my M8. I'm actually trying out rapid fire on it right now. And so far, it's not too bad, actually. Uh, yeah, fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. I suck at sniping in this game, man. Kind of embarrassing. Did I just get some lag? I think I did. I'll probably do another game after this. I don't know. I thought we were actually gonna win this one. That's why I started recording. I was like, okay, we're making a comeback. Because when I joined in, it was 140 something to 180 or some shit like that. Or not 140 to 180. It was they had like 140 points and we had like 82. And I was like, oh, we're gonna lose this one. So I didn't really want to start recording. If that and the game was already started. Not too much to talk about today. Except for the Annihilator getting me right there. My special secret surprise unboxing video is coming up soon. It's on its way here. Literally, as soon as I started recording, I started doing bad. What is going on? One thing that I do like is when I'm not recording, I do better. Or I don't know. It's not necessarily that, but it's like when I'm actually talking for a live comm, I do worse than when I'm not doing a live comm. I don't know why that. Thought that was another. I want to die to my right. Shit. Yeah, well, I kind of assumed we were gonna lose. Joining in the middle of the game, we're down by like 60. I tried. And then I started talking. And then I started sucking. But whatever, gonna turn the A1 on this next game. I swear, if I get the worst kids from this game, like if I get Black Hat Hacks on my team, Ryan JK. I think those guys are all a four-man squad though. Yeah, this guy and this guy are for sure together. I don't really care. The M8 with rapid fire on it is not too bad. It's weird. It feels extremely okay. It feels like the M8 from Black Ops 2, but more consistent. My issue with the Black Ops 2 M8 was it felt more connection based than it does on this, because it seemed like you would you just put tons and tons of bullets into people and they would just like wouldn't die. When in this game you put bullets into people and they actually do die within like the first pull or two. But at the same time, this game does still feel kind of inconsistent. And I don't know what exactly it is, but I've noticed sometimes I'll get like huge lag spikes just out of nowhere. I'll play like 2 or 3 games. I'll be pretty fine. I'll have like a stable like 40 ping because this game gives host to the West Coasters for some reason. And then I'll notice like the fourth or fifth game out of nowhere, I'll just get a lag spike of like 400, and it's like, what the fuck? Uh, usually, usually it always happens when I'm about to like get into a gunfight with somebody, and then they end up winning because 1 second they're in front of me, I'm about to shoot them, and then the next they're like far right from where I was looking, and I'm dead. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily mind if this game was like Halo 5 when it comes to the multiplayer, whereas, and what I mean by that is Halo 5 is dedicated servers, which is nice, but also kind of shitty. And this glitch is weird, man. The Richtofen glitch. At least that's what people are. That's what people have been telling me. I don't really know what Richtofen looks like. I played zombies, but I'm honestly, I don't really pay too much attention to what the character looks like, because to me, the aesthetic look of the, especially in zombies, the aesthetic look of your person, I don't really care. When people would get talky out, they'd be like, "Oh, I get to be the Asian guy." It's like, does it matter? I mean, does it really, really matter who you play as? And they're like, "Oh yeah, there's a talky out curse." It's like, I think you're just stupid. But whatever, I don't give a two mixed shits. I've been trying to get like an M8 camo for like the longest time. I got that stupid Verde. You know what? This is what happens when I snipe, man. I never change my sensitivity back. Oh, oh shit. Backmasker days, I just ran on top of that grenade. Imagine if Halo had a pick 10 system. I'd probably cut myself. And I would never play Halo. That's for sure. I mean, I already don't play Halo anymore. But that's another thing. I gotta bring that up now, because I just remembered. So, I mentioned this in my video. I'm pretty sure last night I mentioned this. Our third Hydrobots, Joey. We were gonna. Oh god. See, this is what I'm talking about. Those lag spikes, man. I don't know where that came from. My ping is just going up for some reason. My time is frozen. Oh yeah, because I forgot. When they're in the hill, time stops. I don't really like that feature. I feel like for competitive, they should remove that. But that's just my preference. But yeah, like I was saying, so he broke his thumb on his left hand, and Charlie was texting me while I was at work, talking about playing tonight, and I mentioned that I'm down, but I won't be home till 11. Like I don't get up for work until 11. So I told him that, and then I was like, what's everyone's schedule for like the rest of the week? So me and Charlie shared our schedules. Joey didn't mention anything about his schedule. And then I'd say probably like 45 minutes ago, roughly. Oh my god, Joe texted the group chat talking about how we should just team without him, like find someone else, because his thumb is just, it's in too much pain for him to play. Like when he can play without his cast on, but without his medication, it starts to hurt. So he could play for maybe like an hour, 2 hours tops. He just said he could play for a few games before it starts hurting. So I'm saying like an hour, 2 hours. It's kind of like a general time frame of a few games. But because of that, we're kind of being forced into dropping him, which I don't want to do because in a sense I kind of promised him that I would team with him. Then again, at the same time, neither of us expected or even anticipated this to happen. So to continue to team with him and not be able to play would be unfair to both Charlie and me. But at the same time, to drop him, I don't really want to do that. But I kind of have to. And then another thing that brings this into like kind of problematic is not necessarily just him, but Charlie also were the only two real reasons that I wanted to team and play this game competitively. So that kind of puts me in a weird position because I'd honestly, my personal opinion, I'd rather play Halo 5 competitively than I would Black Ops 3. Now, I'm not saying that it's just because this game, you know, it's bad or something like that, because it's not bad. I do really enjoy this game, but it's at the same time, I'd prefer playing Halo 5 competitively than I would this game. Now, the real reason for that, I have no idea why I'd rather play that game competitively than I would this. It's honestly, it's easier to play that game competitively, and I'm not saying that it takes less skill to play that game, because they both take their own different skill sets. What I mean by it's easier to play that game competitively is because the games that you play are generally more competitive than they are when you play Call of Duty. Now, let me just clarify this, because there will be those haters that are be like, well, you know, you're playing pubs. Exactly. I really don't enjoy playing competitive solo, like arena solo, because majority of the time, literally anyone can jump in and play with you. So like it hinders you a lot more than it does on Halo, and here's why. Halo's ranking system overall, just in general from the past years, has been more consistent and skill-based than Call of Duty's has ever been. Okay? A lot of people talk about Advanced Warfare's... Wow, that was a choke. People talk about Advanced Warfare's multiplayer being the first Call of Duty to actually have skill-based matchmaking. But it was too easily manipulated, as in some people would just get accounts that had a shit record, and then they would play and they would stomp on kids in pub. And then the ranking system, or I don't remember what it was called. I don't think it was called League Play in Advanced Warfare. But the ranked playlist, like the competitive ranked playlist that they had in Advanced Warfare, in my opinion, I feel like the ranking system was inaccurate when it matched you with and against people. But when you play Halo, it's a lot more consistent in who you pair up with and who you play against. That is another reason why I'm saying that it's easier to play Halo competitively, because the games are more balanced when you're playing against people. And I don't really have that much of like a judgment on the competitive arena playlist that they have in this game yet, because I've really only played Mosh Pit, and I've really only played people that were trash. So it's really hard for me to judge the ranking system. And I don't, like I said, I don't like playing solo because of the reasons that it is inaccurate in pairing you and with people that are on your team and then people you're playing against. Because a lot of times you'll play against people that are paired up, and it's really hard to win when you're searching solo and you're trying to play like hardpoint and your teammates are getting slayed the fuck out and you're the only one that's able to get to the hill and shit like that. Like I've lost, I honestly want to say I've lost every single hardpoint game that I played in arena because of that exact situation. Uplink, I've only played 2 games, and I was with Charlie, so it was me and him, and then 2 Randys, and we won those games. It was extremely easy. And then I've won every single game of Search I've played in Team Arena because Search is a lot easier. It's easier to win when you search solo in that due to the fact that a lot of it's based on individual plays. So that's, in my opinion, it's just weird. Like if I were to jump into Arena right now and I played nothing but Search, I would say that I would have a fair chance of winning majority of my games. I'd say I'd have like a 75% win ratio just off of Search. So that's saying that every 4 games I only drop 1 in Arena, and if I'm playing Search. If I'm playing Hardpoint, due to my record currently, it'd probably be the other way around. I'd probably win maybe 1 out of 4 games if I was lucky, because I have yet to win a single Hardpoint game searching solo in Arena, due to the fact that that's an actual team game type, unlike Search. And I'm not saying Search doesn't take a team to play, because it does, because you could have a bad game, and then that throws the whole chain of operations off, and you just get screwed. Since I just joined in the middle of a game, just gonna do this, and it's gonna be the end of the video. But honestly, I'm in a hole, because 1, I don't have my copy of Halo 5. 2, I don't have anyone to play Halo 5 competitively with. Although it wouldn't be too hard to get teammates, because there is this great social website called Twitter that sometimes works on getting teammates. Another thing is just like I spent a lot of time on this game already to be prepared for competitive, and I haven't been able to play competitive due to just everything and anything that can go wrong has gone wrong, and that is what is discouraging me from playing this game competitively, because if my record so far is this shitty with luck when it comes to generally trying to play this game competitively, chances are everything else is just going to go downhill and just continue to spiral downhill. Like, it's hard to want to do something when every chance that you have gets shut down by some magical odds. Like consistency with people that I play with. I don't want to say that I'm the most dedicated player, but I will admit that there are. Well, I can't even say that, because like Charlie, not necessarily that he's dedicated to playing this game, but because like he is a higher level than me. Because honestly, our time played is relatively similar. It's just he's gotten more challenges and shit than I have. So he's been leveling up quicker, which really, is like not like a big deal. So like our time played is relatively the same, but at the same time, like we're both busy in our own senses. He's got, like I said in the other video, he's got school and he works. I don't have school, but I do work. And then Joey works. And it's like, I don't know what it is, man. It's just, I feel like when it comes to trying to play this game competitively, I'm the only one that has real dedication. And I'm not trying to say that neither of the two have dedication to it. It's just like, I'm the only one that's, it just seems to me that I'm like what the shit? Fucking goddamn laggy games, man. That's another thing. I wouldn't have to worry about fucking inconsistency with connection like that right there. I don't know. Fuck. I'm gonna die from that. We just got 15-point clubbed. That's going on YouTube. It's fun. They have like no one die on their team. The fuck. But whatever. That's at the end of this game, and I'm gonna back out and finish what I'm saying. But it's just like people don't want to play, man, and that's depressing. Cause like I'm the only one that's taking this like really seriously, and that's what I don't like. Because like where are the dedicated people at? Where are the people that like where are the people that are like down? I just don't know. That and like no one. Some people just don't know how to answer. Some people just don't know how to talk. Some people just don't know how to communicate, and it's a struggle, man. It really does get to me because like it, see that's what makes like you guys have probably noticed I've literally leveled up twice since my video yesterday because as soon as I got done making that video and I was thinking about it and I was thinking about like the like playing this game competitively, I was just so bummed out that I didn't even bother playing. I played one game after I made the video and then I got off. I was just not in the mood to play. I was just so bummed out. I just had no determination to play. I was just not like literally just not in the mood. So I'm literally gonna do this just because I honestly don't see shit going anywhere, and I doubt anyone's even gonna message me or anything. But well, fuck you too. I'm not gonna have it missed because I'm just gonna say it now. I was trying to get on this. I was trying to like collaborate with this guy who runs Mystic Esports, and like I was saying, when it comes to communication, no one wants to communicate. So that's going downhill because who would have thought, people would actually check their emails, would check their Twitter and shit like that. No one, no one answers, man. No one knows how to talk out here. Like no one knows how to use their words. And I don't understand what it is. But I'm gonna make this that because I'm sad, man. It's sad trying to fucking do shit when no one wants to fucking try. And it sucks ending this video on like a fucking depressing note and shit like that, but what are you gonna do? Some people just don't care. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed what little gameplay I had in this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment below for more stuff that you are interested in seeing or whatever, and then subscribe because it does help the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video tomorrow sometime, hopefully with better lighting instead of this ceiling fan. Peace.